Alright guys, part 2 is here. I'm going to start with this one. This came from a dollar store. I remember my grandfather gave me $1 and I found this at the dollar store, so I got it. I forget his name. I know he's in comic book or newspapers and stuff, but it says Fleas on Board, and I just thought it was cute. I've always loved dogs. Can you tell? And you get this cute little figure. Maybe something underneath what he is. Grimmy, that's all it says. 1989. It's Grimmy. He's cute though. I still like him. Just a little doggy. I know he did like bad things. That's all I remember about him. Next, we'll do this one collection because this collection I do remember, and we were obsessed with this collection. I was a little like preteen at this point, but it was like when the Magic Kingdom, I think that was the name of it, opened up in Disneyland. They released these animal toys, and we got some of them. We wanted, you know, certain ones, but we got some of them. And this is me and my brothers, our Triceratops, and they, you hear that? Makes a stomp sound. I love Triceratops. Is my favorite dinosaur. So had to have a little dinosaur. It's really cute. I got my brothers too. That was like, we saw, they had a museum that traveled at one point, and it was animatronic dinosaurs. And you got to go in and like see these like as if they were real. And I spent like the most time stuck in front of the Triceratops. I love the Triceratops. I still think they're like the coolest ones. Anyway, from the same collection is this crocodile or alligator. I'm not sure what he is, but he's actually really nice looking. He looks pretty close to a real alligator. And then you press his back, and his little mouth opens. Yum. Kind of like the Peter Pan one, right? But he actually looks really nice. It did a good job on this toy. For a McDonald's toy. The next one, and was back then and is now, my favorite from the collection, is this purple dragon. And when you press the button, his wings move. I'm not sure how he was related to the Animal Kingdom collection. I'm sure there's a reason why. These came out in '98, but he was a purple dragon. What more can I say? Okay. So now I'm gonna go through, well, this one only has 2. I'm trying to go by collection, but it's like miscellaneous everything. Oh, this one doesn't have a collection. Where's he from? It just says Universal Studios. I'm going to say that this is a Burger King or a Wendy's toy. I'm not positive because it doesn't feel like a McDonald's. It's weird. I've been working with toys for so long, I can kind of tell what they are just by the feel of them. Because as an adult, I turned to toy collecting, even if I didn't have them as a kid. But this is E.T. This was when the movie was re-released. I do believe it was Burger King that did the re-release of these guys. And it's just him. And he walks, but I'm not going to crank him because then we'll have to hear it for however long it's going to take for it to stop cranking. But I mean, he's pretty detailed. I just realized that E.T. has a tail. Am I the only one that didn't know that E.T. had a little tail thing going on back there? Maybe he's pooping. I don't know. Okay, this one is, I also believe, from the Road to El Dorado. I think so because it says Burger King on it, and I don't have his rider. I think the rider was the other dude, not the dude with the sword. But it is the horse. I've never seen the movie Road to El Dorado. But I can tell by the way it looks, like the animation, I can kind of piece it together. And you press down his tail and he walks, and he's got these cute little gold hooves. See? Actually, if you listen, it sounds like when you put your blinker on your car. Listen. That amuses me anyway. Next one. Now this toy came in again, back to the VHS thing. Some of the toys came in these little plastic boxes, and they were collector's items at the time. The boxes are long gone and destroyed. But one of the toys that came in one of these boxes was Dodger from Oliver and Company. Another one of my favorite, I guess you would say, animal-themed Disney films. And this is Dodger. I like that. This is with the re-release because it had originally came out in the 80s, I believe, Oliver and Company. And he has his little bandana. Okay, next I'll do this collection because it seems to be the easiest because I can identify them pretty quick. I think it was the 100th anniversary of Disney at the time. So McDonald's and Disney teamed up, 100 Years of Magic, yep. And they had released 100 toys. And I think McDonald's released like, I think it was 10 new ones each week. But they were in these packages. You had no idea what you were getting. And I wanted the princesses. Anthony wanted, you know, certain ones. And at this point, I'm like 15, so I'm working. So I'm like sending Mom with like 20 bucks and just pick me up random toys. And half of them are gone. And I got so many doubles, so it didn't really matter. And I know I gave some away. But the first one I have here is Minnie Mouse. The classic little Minnie. Isn't she cute? How beautiful is she? They were beautiful. I know you can get them on eBay, and they're like highly sought after. It says Minnie Mouse 1928 was her release date. That's what the dates are on there. That was the date they came out. And it says on the back, 100 Years of Magic. I've kept them in fairly good condition. Next one is Little John from Robin Hood. He was released in 1973. I wish they would do this again. This would be a lot of fun, don't you think? Little John 1973. This is Geppetto from Pinocchio. He was released in 1940. The movie came out in 1940. They did a really good job on this series, I think. I think that's why everybody was so obsessed with them. Adults, kids, everybody wanted their hands on these. They were great. Next is Dopey in 1937. Ooh, he is dirty. He's dusty. Here's the little Dopey. Isn't he cute? Did a very nice job on. I love this series. And the last one I have from this is Cruella de Vil, which came out in 1961. Wow. Before my time. I didn't realize it was that old. There's Cruella. I guess I should have figured you can only get away with a movie of bludgeoning animals to death to make coats in the 60s. Because she had a lot of weird furs that are illegal to have as a coat now. But I digress. Another Road to El Dorado. I know this one is Road to El Dorado. No, wait. No, this is Quest for Camelot. And this was McDonald's, Burger King. I can't talk. It's late. I can't talk. But this is a Burger King toy. And I don't remember his name, but I liked it because, again, he's a dragon. You got this tall, like, little guy and a little fat one. And it was a two-headed dragon. And you would push his legs and pull back. You want to get a good look. It's good and focused. But I know each one had his own name, but I don't remember. All I remember is that it was Quest for Camelot. Because my cousin had a big stuffed one and it talked. Oh, I missed one from the 100 Years of Magic. Here is Practical Pig, and he was released in 1933. You know, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. You've had enough of that, I'm sure. Okay. Next was, and we did have all of these because my grandfather used to go to get himself something to eat, and he would think of me and my brother. So these were the Rugrats, which was my favorite show in the 90s. And this came from Burger King. This is Phil and Lil, and I have seen the whole Rugrat Angelica theory. It makes sense. I don't know if I buy it. Well, it's possible. The theory behind it's kind of cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should check it out. But they would just ride this little, it's just a push toy. Their little legs do move, I think. I don't know how to get them to move. Oh, wait. There you go. Even though you really don't look like that when you ride a bike, but... Then there was... Let's see if I can get them to work. Well, then there's Reptar here. which was, if everybody knows the Rugrats, Reptar was the cartoon or the guy that the kids in the show were obsessed with. And like back then, like you would have this was popular in a lot of toys. I had a Barbie that had these in her inline skates. You would press it, and I know you can see like there's little sparks coming in there. There's like a lighter in there that makes it spark, which really isn't the safest thing if this opened. But I think they've gotten away from doing that. But yeah, that's a lighter that makes that spark. Now they just use like LED lights, but they didn't have that back then. So that's Reptar. And here's Tommy. Everybody knows Tommy Pickles. These came out before Dill, the movie with Dill came out. So that's Tommy, and he just crawls and his diaper's coming off. I'm running out of batteries, so I'm kind of going to be speeding through these last few. Next one is Rex from Toy Story. And he's another one of those where you pull his legs up. That sounded dirty. Well, when he worked, you would pull the legs up and he would go forward really fast. He was a fun toy to have as a kid. I don't remember if he's McDonald's or not. I think this is Burger King. I'm not sure. He looks just like the one from the movie, doesn't he? Well, obviously he's supposed to, but I mean, they did good detailing on that one. My favorite movie as a kid, Little Mermaid. So here's Sebastian, and if you wind him, his little body would move. He'll walk. Although he looks kind of creepy as this toy, with the lips and everything. He looks kind of scary. You can see. Wow, he's like coming up bad. Then there was, I forget the dog's name, even though it's my favorite movie, I forget his name. But when he used to work, oh wait, he does. You would wind him, and then he would swim in the bathtub. Max, that's his name, Max. That's Max. And then of course Prince Eric, and I know this was available in this one or the gold one, which was like the special one. You didn't know which one you were getting. But he floats in the tub, or he can like row the boat himself. So that's Prince Eric. Next is this is from Peter Pan collection. When you move his tail, he makes that tick-tock sound like in the movie, the sound that scared Hook. And inside, and I don't think it works very well. It might, I don't know. Inside his mouth, there is a compass. There's a compass in his mouth. Now, there is a couple more collections. Now, this one had something to do with the parade that they do in Disneyland. Oh, Disneyland 40th anniversary. Anyway, they released these toys, and you would look inside them and see scenes. Now, this one is pretty butchered. I can make out what the scene was. It was the Lion King float, but it is grown-up Simba on top of Pride Rock, and it says Disneyland 40th on one side, and the Lion King on the other. I don't know if you can even see in there. Probably not. Well, not really. I thought I would try. The other one I have is this one, and this one isn't damaged. This is the ride, that choo-choo train ride. It's kind of like a it's like a roller coaster, but it's got Winnie the Pooh on it. How cute is he? Winnie the Pooh is one of my other favorites. Oh, it's called Big Thunder, the ride, because it says it right there, Big Thunder. Okay, the last one, I have these ones, and my grandfather got me these, so I'm really excited because he's no longer with us. The first one is this one. This is obviously from Snow White, and they would go up and down. Isn't he cute? Grumpy and happy. And then this one is Doc, and this is my favorite because of the silly little plastic diamond. Because as he walks, the diamond would move and glisten. This one I actually have on display in my art room, my studio. And the last two are old-fashioned Littlest Pet Shops from McDonald's. The first one is this white tiger. That's how I remember Littlest Pet Shop, at the bobbleheads. It's pink glittery stripes. And it has the mark, the trademark. And the last one again is a dragon. I've always loved dragons, as you can tell. She's got these orange wings, purple hair. She's got this like little pearl-esque shine to her. And when you move her tail, she moves her wings. Well, sort of. She's old. But guys, that is it for this collection. This video's gone long. It's going to take me forever to upload it. But thanks for watching. If you like it, thumbs up. I do have a ton more in my collection that I would love to share with you guys. So if you do enjoy this video, please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to post more of these. I really enjoyed doing these. I'm sorry I kind of rushed with these toys. I didn't really get into detail with them very much because I'm like running out of time with this camera. I'm like running out of battery and stuff. And it's late and I'm tired and I'm really sorry. So the next one I promise will be better. So take care, guys.